All right. Don't really know what happened there. I was playing a track off YouTube and then it just kind of switched off. So, okay, thanks. Anyway, it's time to get back to it. We're going to get back into Halo Infinite campaign and see what we could do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it today, but I'm going to try. Just in the way that the story's been going, I feel like we're kind of approaching the end here. So we'll see what happens. In my own time, I've been trying to do some of the side stuff. Got a lot of FOBs taken care of. I think I got all of them, actually. And on top of that, I've gotten a lot of Spartan cores, done a lot of other stuff. So I've just been racking up on a lot of the collectibles, making sure that I'm pretty much fully prepared to get into whatever we're going to get into. But with that taken care of, we're pretty much just going to focus on the story from here on out. And whether that's going to be the final stream for this game, or I don't know, maybe we got 2 or 3 in the bag. But I don't think we're going to be focusing quite as much on doing any of the side project little deals. So we'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and get into it and see what we could do. So last time in the story, we were trying to finish up this sequence so that we could get into one of these little spires, one of these Forerunner spires, and prevent the Halo from reconstructing itself. Or at least prevent the Banished from reconstructing the Halo. So it's kind of where we're at right now. Did a couple of the hits. What's up? And I got a couple cool weapons. Let me see what we all got here. Alright, so we have an Arcane Sentinel Beam. That's nice. Is that what I already have? Oh no, I've got the Stalker Rifle Ultra, which is kind of cool. It's like a rapid fire Stalker Rifle. Sentinel Beam. Pulse Carbine, which is one of the ones I wanted. Purging Shock Rifle, which is one of the things I've got. Also another weapon that I wanted. And all that other crap. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Cinder Shot, Heat Wave, both weapons I never use. Got the upgraded version of the missile launcher, so that's cool. And with the points, the UNSC points, I think we're up to the shotgun. But more importantly, and somewhat disappointingly, I was able to unlock, finally, one of the more important vehicles, the Wasp.
Vehicle drop confirmed.
There it is. I mean, you stood under it, man. That's your own fault. But this is one of the things I was working towards. I had gotten all the weapons I wanted and gotten all the Spartan cores I wanted for the most part. But getting those damn points to get this Wasp was a hell of a task. Just because points racked up so slow, so I had to do a couple bases, other things like that. Yeah, this vehicle kind of sucks, though. It's sort of a shame. The maneuverability is really, really bad. And yeah, it's sort of a tank, so I guess that's good. And then I can fly with it, so that's mostly the point that I was trying to unlock it for, was so that we could do that. But yeah, it's nowhere near as good as a Banshee. It doesn't move constantly, so I guess there's that. But it's a VTOL aircraft. We have to move it up and down independently. I can't fly it like I can with the Banshee. It is what it is. It's a bit of a tank, but it's super slow. And the weapons, I don't think were all that great. But neither are the weapons on the Banshee, so I guess that's just an attribute of the flying vehicles. In any case, though, we can finally sort of explore the ring at our leisure without having to wait for a Banshee to pop up. Last time, because I've only tried this vehicle out once, I took it for a little spin. But last time I was messing around with it, there was like 15 Banshees that came after me. That might have just been because of the area I was in, because I'm not seeing it happen right now. But that was a pain in the ass too. So anyway, we're looking for these beacons. We have to construct the sequence so that we get into the Forerunner Spire. Last time I tried to attempt to tackle these 2 deals, the last 2 that I did, because there's 4 in total. Yeah, it was a little bit of a pain in the ass. I don't know how well the Wasp was going to handle all these guys, but we could at least give it a try. Oh man. It's like there's plenty of ghosts. It might be better just to duck down and try to steal those crafts. Because like I said, the guns ain't that great on this thing. They're nice and precise, I suppose. But in order to get that hard precision, yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, stay in place, which is not good. How long it's taking to get rid of one ghost. I think this thing's on its way out. Yeah, bad asshole. Okay, let's see what we can do. Last time I tried to attempt to tackle the other beacons, they were all surrounded by a bunch of enemies too. Plus, we had to deal with a couple hunters last time. One of the hardest hits, one of the hardest hunts, whatever they call them, I had to do before was trying to take out 2 elite level hunters, which might have been the hardest one. Every time I do one of these hunts on stream, it always ends up being pretty damn difficult. I did multiple where it wasn't even all that bad, but boy, that hunter one was not fun. Get the shock rifle? Yes, I do. Shit. I should have tossed up one of those shields. I didn't think they'd come over the hill that fast, though. They usually try to stick behind their little line. Oh boy. Alright. Hold up. I might come back to this, but I really got to get rid of those other enemy vehicles. Unless it crashed. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Let's try to clear out the perimeter first. Maybe that might work a little better for me. Shit. The other thing that's a pain is these bugs. They got those shock rifles, and as I discovered last time, what the shock rifles can do is they can disable vehicles very fast. Fortunately, I could use it against them. They also seem to die pretty quick to these. So that's nice. Time to fly. Yeah, unfortunately the Wasp isn't that great. I guess all the flying vehicles, I mean, if you made them too tough or too good, that would make a lot of this way more easier than it should be. I'm worthy enough. Problem about this gun too. You know what sucks about the elite level weapons is that they don't take the ammunition to the standard ones. They have like their own special ammunition. I mean, you could still refill them if you have, like, let's say I got this electric rifle. If I found like an electric ammo cache, it would still take the ammunition of that, but it doesn't take the ammunition of the other rifles, which I think is kind of shitty. You know. Is what it is. Oh, did he? Oh, wait, no. I can't see a damn thing through this. The other upgrades I got was with this enemy radar. Instead of blinking enemies with the pulse, it actually shows them 100% of the time as long as they're within radius. Oh, and it also shows our health, which is nice, I guess. rid of those stupid bugs. They're the biggest pain in the ass right now because they can disable my vehicle. The incarnation of agility. Whatever you say, Elite. Okay. Oh wait, that wasn't the last of them. Damn. That might have been the last of them. Look at these shield jackals. Okay, was that it?
You made short work of them. All clear.
Something up there. Oh. Spartan core, that's good. Okay, gonna have to switch out the pulsing shock rifle. I guess this will do for right now. Although if I wanted a shock rifle, those bugs all had some. What would those be? Here's one. Alright, full ammo. Not bad. Oh.
Give me a second. There we go.
Let's play a sec while I take a look at something. One moment.
The flood are ended. The reintroduction phase has begun. Countless preserved species have been sent back to start lives anew. Halo was the Forerunner's terrible and ultimate solution to the parasite's relentless advance. Designed to destroy all sentient life, nothing was allowed to survive. And we were sure that nothing had. We were wrong.
This won't take long. Just one more to go, right? This will...
Status. Status. What happened?
Chief, something pushed back. Scanned me. It's gone now.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Probably some sort of security protocol. It's nothing. Let's go get the last one.
She seems pretty unsure of herself for an AI. I guess that's part of the, I don't know, the human element that goes into her programming. I'm not too sure. But she's the new AI on the block. I guess they had to give her like the
Are you two okay? What happened in there?
I don't know. Something
non-confidence,
scanned me.
I don't know, factor in a personality.
Thing?
Probably fine.
Probably.
Or not.
Really?
Don't worry. We can handle it.
Okay. Well, that just leaves the one left. Which, it's actually pretty close to our final goal. I mean, yeah, she's still peppy. No lack of peppiness. Let me take a look at this as well. I want to check my upgrades. Okay, so we've got this left, which I don't even know what that does. Adds a personal cloak effect to the thruster and lasting 4 seconds after activation. That might be handy. It's not super imperative that I get that, but I wonder if there's going to be Spartan cores just in the main story path, because I feel like there was just a handful. I might have lied. I said we were pretty much done with the extra bits, but yeah, there's one on the way over here. I guess I might as well take a look for it real quick anyway. Because boy, if I could get this and then I could get one more in the story as part of like one of the story missions or locations or something like that, we'd be set. I'd have every ability maxed out and upgraded. Okay, well there's the marker, but doesn't seem to show me the exact spot. Maybe it's down here. Uh-oh. Oh god. They got a whole nest of people down here. Again, can't see shit in here. Don't know what I'm firing at or through. Zoom in a little bit more with this gun. Is that it? Okay, the Spartan core is up there. I'll be able to grab that real quick and then just bounce. Provided the wasp is still intact. Don't die out of here. I think we might be alright. Yeah, it's a little on fire right now. Still usable. Oh, that's a ring too. Is that scannable? I guess not. What a miracle. That's a ring over there, too. I wonder if I could scan that. I don't think I've scanned it yet. Let's see. Scan artifact.
More here. This isn't the first time this ring has repaired itself. What we're seeing in the landscape around us is an ancient process. It seems like these installations are almost impossible to destroy.
Almost.
I was gonna say, yeah, we've still done it before, right? I seem to remember a ring or two exploding. Shit. I don't have a max. My max speed is what we're seeing right now. I cannot outmaneuver any Banshee that comes my way. My only means is to fight, but yeah, this thing is gonna explode.
But still incomplete. One more beacon and we can bust that spire wide open.
Alright, yeah. We'll just get that one last one, and I think it's time to ditch the wasp after that. Somehow, I don't know how, but somehow I lost that Banshee. Wait, that's not it. What the hell? Sequence. Now we're looking for this one. Beacon's over here. Yeah, that's our end goal. When I came around the corner, I recognized it. We've already been there before. Go away, ghost. Actually, I think there's a fob right around here. Yeah, there it is. You know what? I'm gonna try and make this a little easier on myself. We'll touch down over here, but I'm not gonna try and fly in with the Wasp. I just don't think that's gonna end well. All right, Marines.
Holy crap! It's a Master Chief. Let's move.
Come on, line up.
Need backup?
Damn straight. You know what sucks too? I 100% confirmed it, but I tried to bring in Scorpion, and I had all my Marines lined up because there was a lot of them you could take with you. 6, I think. And I tried to get them all onto the Scorpion. I approached them from different angles. I had them like lined up perfectly to get on it, and only one person, the gunner, could actually access the damn thing. So, I seem to remember in previous Halo games, people like hanging on the back and on the sides, and, you know, the Scorpion is a big thing. It could take multiple people, but nobody seemed to actually want to get on it except for the gunner spot. So, bit of a step backwards in my opinion. Here, I'm gonna give you a better one. Come here, where'd you go?
Take what you need, Master Chief. Well, that's not exactly a fair trade, is it?
Are you kidding me? There you go.
Enjoy it. It's yours.
Yeah, this thing looks alright.
I'm gonna enjoy using this puppy, Chief. I promise.
Damn well better.
Watch your step.
Hey, watch your mouth. Okay. I'm gonna take this upgraded AR. And something with long range too. Oh boy, let me just... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go... Let me do a pulse carbine. Never mind, I'll do 2 mid-range things.
You make it on this ring, I'm taking 9.
Taking this vehicle.
Showers. I've got shotgun.
AI pathfinding in this game is mildly retarded.
We got orders, sir?
Taking over a beacon.
Spartan
Come on.
On deck.
Yeah, stop getting excited and hop in.
Hopping in.
Oh. Well, I guess I'd rather this guy. He's got the upgraded missile launcher.
What the hell
Whoa!
are you doing? Check your fire.
It was your fault. You're the one that jumped into the car. Oops. That was the second time I've seen that.
I'm not okay with this.
Oh, God. Everybody's disintegrating. Oh, it's beautiful. Being able to, like, reconstruct new weapons out of thin air. Fully upgraded weapons. It's like one of the best things in this game. They take out people so fast.
Tango down.
Shut up and focus. Freaking go.
He's trying to tackle the Razorback. Didn't succeed.
Dead hostile.
That guy got fully disintegrated and he was still talking after the fact. Hold up. Let me get up this hill for you guys. There you go. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, that would have taken me like 5 times as long if I just flown in solo with the Wasp.
We did it. We actually did it. Not that I thought we wouldn't. It's just, it's nothing.
Log in here? I don't know. You guys don't need to follow. Here it is. They are good. I'm happy with the Marines and when they have weapons anyway.
Something has been found. Something that should not exist, yet does. I believed that the flood represented our ultimate test. Our greatest victory.
Oh, I thought I got a long shot.
Perhaps I was wrong in my assumptions. To my dismay, it seems we have a new problem. I must investigate more before I bring this to the attention of the Council.
Okay. I guess I'll take that sound lead. Yeah, well, you know, Master Chief orders.
Last one. No. This is a trap. She's trying to find out what I am, trying to use me to break the deadlock, start the spires. My routines plus the monitors. Not good.
Then we stop. Stalemate.
For now. She's close. Eventually she'll find a way.
Then we have no choice. I've got you. Red flag.
Nothing happened. Sorry. Maybe I'm going crazy. Or just paranoid. Did you say something back there?
It was nothing.
Okay. Well, we've got what we need.
All smiles. Don't watch us while we do our thing.
We should be able to bypass the security now.
Okay, so question is, do I want to take these guys with me? I guess it's not that far in the grand scheme of things. So I might as well just take this whole crew back. Just in case. I mean, we kind of blasted through there to begin with, but...
I'm strapped in. Let's hamstray.
Yeah, I get the feeling like the base is probably gonna be restocked. Just hope the Razorback can take the punishment. It's already starting to smoke a little bit. I've noticed that one of the wheels goes when it's like right near its end, so... Still got a little bit of HP on this thing. Yeah, don't worry about it. We are blitzing through.
First time driver, bud?
Oh, this is the smoothest driving I've done in this game. Come on. Damn straight. All right, here we are.
Hey, not bad.
little crazy there.
There, target's up.
Take them out quick.
All right. Wish I could command these guys to not move, but I need to get up here real quick. Shit. All right, everybody back in. I need to transport you guys, otherwise you get too aimless.
Climbing aboard.
They were trying to follow me up into the command hub.
Big talk for a bunch of doomed aliens. Shotgun.
Where's the last one? Where the hell did you go?
Hostile kill.
Outstanding.
This might not be good. Sounded like hunters. Okay, this vehicle's gonna explode. If we're not careful. Hearing grunts, but I don't know if I have time to worry about them right now. Shit. Man, I can't even fit through there. God damn it. Ugh. Rapid fire, they don't take a break, they charge you. Hunters are the worst.
Add that one to
All
the
right.
pile.
Buckle up.
Oh, shoot. One of you idiots hit the goddamn explosive barrel. Oh, no. Where's that elite? There goes one of my Marines. Of course, we lost like 4 of them in one hit. But at least maybe can use this against them. Just see what their health is looking like. Hey, what's up, Skirty? Welcome back. That ammo. Oh, holiday was about the same as every other weekend. I don't observe, so it's like it was just another day off for me. But it was fine. Got to play a couple games off stream, which I don't always have time for, so I enjoy that aspect of it. boy. Okay, what are we looking for here? Some kind of weapon. It's your first holiday at home away from the family. You loved it. Gravity hammer. Well, that's nice. Sometimes family can get a little hectic, so I can understand that. Ah, here's the bridge. There he is. Out of ammo for all my weapons. Okay, we've seen in the past that the gravity hammer can do pretty good against these hunters. But it's just a matter of getting into the right position. They still think you're 12. Yeah, it's hard for family to kind of treat you grown up, especially if you've been with them for a while. Okay, that's one down. That's two. Alright, that was a little bit of a mess, but it still worked out alright in the end. What do we got? Bulldog, not bad. What else? What other weapons can I get? Nothing from the look of it. I'm up on that bulldog. I don't even really want this. Anybody got a pulse rifle or something interesting? Who's that? Some of that bulldog. Man, they got a lot of bulldogs around here. What the hell is a Banish doing with all our weapons? I guess I'll do the Mangler. Not my favorite, but I don't really see anything else here, so... What is this? Mangler or the Skewer? I guess I'll go something a little more rapid fire. Or a Ravager. Yeah, alright. Good enough. Plasma weapon, at least I could take down shields if I need to. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was a little close.
Clear.
That was intense. It almost didn't work out so great for us. Favorite movie? That's a hard one because I'm such a cinephile that it kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. It's a similar situation when people ask me for favorite game. Hard to pick one. But I'd say perfect movies for me, and it's not going to be anything Despite the fact that I watch like a ton of movies, it's not going to be anything that's like super underground or anything like that. But probably Back to the Future, Empire Strikes Back, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I'd say those are up there among my favorites. Just as general fan pleasers and stuff I like to watch, stuff I enjoy watching. Enough that I'll watch it like a lot of times, not just like once or twice. But it's
obviously.
Well.
I never doubted it for a second. This structure under the ring calls itself the Nexus.
The Harbinger.
She's here.
Good. Let's go say hello.
Wonder if I should have a different weapon, but oh well. Music I'm not as into. I don't know. Songs is gonna be especially hard. If I'm picking a band, I'd say maybe ELO, maybe the Beatles, Radiohead, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. If I'm doing like artists, but songs, I can't pick a favorite one. There's not like a song that defines me or whatever, like some people say. But with those movies, it's a blend of good cinematography, good actual filmmaking. So it's like it's got stark visuals. It's got good directing, good acting, like casting, great soundtracks, also important, and then just like that X factor of nostalgia. I think all those kind of blend into what makes all those movies sort of among my favorite.
Where now?
Down, I guess?
You guess.
Yeah, this is all new. Fresh. The Nexus appears to be below the gravity lift into the spire. We need to find it.
More explosive than I was thinking it would be. Okay, hold up a sec. That was a bad grenade toss. Oh shit. Just in time. Thank you, God. That shield couldn't regenerate fast enough. Okay, we're about done with that. Let's see. Commando, it's not bad. I still feel like I need to have a plasma weapon, though, just because a few of these guys are actually dealing with shields. Not too many elites from what I've seen. Most of those guys seem to be on the outside, but... Oh, I guess I could use a disruptor. I don't know. That'd be better than the shotgun? Probably not at this point. Maybe I'll just stick with what I got. At least the shotgun's got spread. It's got a lot of pellets. You could still break down shields with kinetic weapons. It just takes a lot of firepower, so maybe a couple shots with the shotgun will do that.
More banished.
For all these years, you'd think they wouldn't send Chief on a one-man mission. Give him back up. To be fair, to be perfectly fair, I did have a full complement of Marines with me, but they all died on the way in, so...
Clearly. Will it work?
What do you think?
If I told you what I... Oh, I get it. Sarcasm. You're funny, too.
How'd you get behind me? Quick little bastard. Let's see. This might do a little better for me. That's a fully shielded elite. Let's not mess with that right now. And take out that other one quick. Good for you. It's the only thing you need. Shields back up. Dick. What the hell was that? I think I shot a grenade while it was midair. I don't know, something exploded. Alright, these guys ain't messing around, I'll tell you that much. Let's see, I'm almost out of the commando ammo. I guess I'll switch back to the bulldog for right now. Hopefully that'll do us good. Or maybe, I don't know. All these guys had a bunch of different weapons. Anybody have anything decent? You have just a stalker rifle. 56%. Ugh. I don't know. I'll give it a try. I think you're halfway through the game now. Definitely made a good game. This game, Halo Infinite. I don't know how far I am. I haven't finished the story yet, but I've definitely enjoyed it. When I first started it, there was a couple people in chat that were complaining about it, but you know, I was like, well, I'll make that determination by the time I finish the game. But I gotta say, every bit of it that I've played, I've pretty much enjoyed. There hasn't been a point where I've been like, all right, I didn't like that. There's been difficulties. It's been hard for sure. Maybe that's because I'm playing on heroic or whatever. The difficulty ramps up though, which I like, because I feel like the harder difficulties on a lot of Halo games tend to start off hard and then they just stay hard. And I feel like with this one, it feels like it ramps up at a decent pace. Oh shit, I forget to switch. Oh, there you go. Do that real quick. It's so damn full. Oof. These guys with the scrap cannons are a pain in the ass too. Too bad. Okay. No, full up on everything. Ooh. Well, I guess I'll do that. There's a couple bugs floating around, so let's see. Probably could max out my ammo on this thing. Yeah, there it goes. Just double check. Alright, yeah, we're good. Definitely love the shock rifle. Keep up with that. Nope, game. That's not what I'm asking for. I got caught in a loop where it like keeps switching me to the shield. That's not the one I want. Or no, I want to switch to the shield. They keep switching me to the grenades, rather. Huh. The bounce-off effect of the shock rifle actually killed both of them. That's nice.
Look at that. A hologram. It looks like the spire above us. We're heading in the right direction.
Ooh, then he just screwed both of them over. Good job, Grunt. That was a risky move. Ended up paying off, I guess. Oh, God. Give me a sec. It's a little intense. I think we're kind of approaching the end of this game too, so I don't know how long you want to stick around, but it's definitely ramped up here. They're throwing everything at me. Just about. I guess we haven't seen Sentinels yet, but I guess I don't see anything on radar. Although this door is opening on its own. What does that mean? Yep. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's see. Let me just make sure. Ah, nice little hologram of the spire. So make sure there's nothing I can pick up that might be useful. Not 100% on board with the Ravager. I don't really like this gun that much, but it's okay. It's gotten me out of a jam more than a few times, so can't complain about that. Especially when that elite was trying to get me with his sword. Blades are a pain in the ass. Thank you. Not out of the woods yet.
Deep blue across the veins. No cloud to make $9. No moon with its tarnished stains.
That's weird. Do we want to go down to the one with the door or the one without the door? Guess I'll go down the one without the door. What's that noise? It's a bit of a nut shot. Although, actually, I think those things are female. Still crotch shot, though. That looked unpleasant. Okay. Did that elite die? I guess it just goes back up the way we saw. The ammo on my shock rifle. 47% on that guy. Switch to the pulse rifle. I guess I'll keep to the shock rifle for right now. Oh, those guys tried to get me with a disruptor.
The Harbinger's work must be completed.
Shoot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did somebody come up behind me?
Another victory written in the time.
Oh, it was a stealth delete. Son of a bitch. Well, got past the first one.
The Harbinger's work must be completed.
What do these guys carry? I'm just energy sword. Okay. I'll take this Ravager. Energy sword. That might be handy. I'm gonna leave it for right now. Try to keep myself ranged. Ooh, Commando. I really like the Commando. Only thing about it is limited ammunition. It's powerful, but sometimes I'm just spraying and praying with this. Especially if I got a lot of enemies on me. Start moving around too much. This looks like a big arena. Couple grunts. That's alright. Keep up the confidence. Oh, that was weird. It's like I was shooting right through it. Behind the wall. Okay. Shock rifle, huh? No, not that. There you are. Ah, I see. No, no. Oh, you're... Oh, that's the second one. But it was still alive. That's what I was looking for. All weapons out of ammo. Let's see if I can correct that. There we go. Just take a disruptor for right now. Actually, another shock rifle back here, wasn't there? Yeah, there was. I'll just make sure I got max ammo on that. You know what? I'll switch back to the commando. Oh, you guys got a sentinel beam. No kidding. Plasma rifle. I guess I'll stick with the sentinel beam for right now. I need a Discord? I don't know. I've had a couple people ask me about that, but it's like nothing would happen. You'd pretty much just get notified when I go live, and maybe I'll say a couple things, but otherwise, I don't know. Oh, there's a mule. Look at that gun spin. It's up the out-of-time license plate. Ooh, another commando. It's like they're telling me something. Ah, shit. Of course we get hunters. There's the other one over there, huh? There's that energy sword when I need it. Ravager, I don't think that's gonna help me. No actual, like, physical weapons. I guess we could have a handful of grenades I could use, but that's not really... It's not really gonna do me too much good. I think he maybe followed 2 people because he didn't know how to use it. Looks a little hard. On Discord? That's not too hard. I mean, if, like, the whole setting up a server and everything. I mod a couple, but it's like they're completely unrelated to streaming. One of my friends was asking me about it recently. He's like, he wanted to set a Discord up. And it's like, well, there's not much to it. It's just, you know, if you want to build a community or something, it's going to be a little rough. Oh, they're separated, so that's good. Okay. Let's see how I'm doing here. Not that great. Shit. That grenade especially didn't go where I wanted it to. So one of the regulars here, Onaji, told me he just kind of whips back around these guys. Grenades don't stick to him either, so that's not good. And then gets him from behind, though, and... I don't know. Seems a little rough. Well, that worked. Now the second one goes into rage. The setup process looks a little hard. Well, it depends on what you're trying to set up. Unless you mean like the account. I don't really remember what I made my Discord account so long ago. I'm not even sure what goes on anymore, if they added requirements or what. It depends on how you want to set up a server, because Discord's become this whole new thing. I mean, you know, a simple server, all you need to do is set up a couple channels, and you're pretty much good. Just theme your channels, and, you know, if you want to have a couple bots, do some alerts as to, like, when you're going live in terms of, like, Twitch stuff. You know, you can do stuff like that. There's a number of different things. But if you just want to have, like, a community little setup, there's not too much to it. You just make a server, and then you put a couple rooms with some themes that people can have conversations about, and that's pretty much it. There's whole new, like, payment process things. Like, now they're trying to be like their own Patreon, because a lot of Patreon people, what they end up doing is giving Discord rights, like server invites or server rights, in their Patreon. And now, shit, that wasn't good. And now Discord is trying to eliminate that middleman, so to speak, by having their own, like, payment wall. So I suppose you could do something like that, but I wouldn't know the slightest what to do in that case. faster, you asshole. Oh boy. Okay, that's one down. They're a lot easier when they come in the first pair. Because then the second one always goes into rage mode, and then that becomes an issue. Okay, just make sure I'm reloaded on everything. It becomes really difficult to try and hit them from behind. And I still haven't necessarily worked out a strategy. You can still chip away and do a little bit of damage to them when they approach you from the front, but boy, it is slow going. Here, I'm gonna take this Ravager. Just 'cause it's got a little splash damage on it, I think. They look harder. They look really harder from Halo 3. Yeah. Try grappling above them since he knocked off the back armor. Well, that's what I tried, but they turn around so fast. Like, okay, hold up. So, like, watch. Okay, see how fast he turns around? I don't think I could do that. I could do it when there's two of them and one hasn't gone into rage mode yet. But when I try to do it after the fact, like after there's just one left, boy, they are keen. So, like, look, see? See how fast he turned around? So that wasn't good. I can try a shield, I guess. Shield wall. Just see if I could try to do some damage from the front, but... There we go. Okay, that worked. You can hit their arm cannon for a decent amount of damage. I don't think it's nearly as good as hitting them from behind, but I've noticed that both their knees, their neck, and then the arm cannon seems to take damage all right. But yeah, that gets intense. Guess I'm gonna have to ditch the sentinel beam. Oh, that's electricity. Oh boy, wait a second. I had a shock rifle. Hold up. Where is that? There we go. Cool. Now, was there a plasma? Because I might actually skip out on the commando and just take this. Oh, this isn't considered plasma? What the hell is this then? Nothing? I guess it's like the S7 rifle. It's just its own thing that can't be replenished at any point unless you find an exact same weapon. Yeah, alright.
That's different. What now?
Down.
Alright, calm down, Nutana. I wanted to see what was going on up here. I guess nothing. It's just a grunt fell. What the hell? Oh, there's a shield wall I accidentally deployed. And thank God you can't take fall damage, Chief.
That was fun. Want to do it again?
Where now?
Should be close now. Let's look around.
Weapon, I'm gonna need you to decrease enthusiasm by 20%. There's nothing over here, is there? There are the sentinels. Oh. Boy, I don't see that weapon a whole lot. Cinder shot. Yeah, boy, I guess I'll take the sentinel beam rifle. Let's hope these guys aren't super aggressive right off the bat. I thought I saw a red blip on my radar for a minute. Or, well,
that's
like a
not
millisecond.
good. We're gonna need to find a way over this chasm.
Can we use that gondola?
Yes. Yes, we can. Get me over there.
Oh god, more gondolas. I remember there was like 4 or 5 gondolas in Halo 4. That was the most prominent thing in that game. No, that was my exact same setup. Sentinel beams and electric rifles.
Okay, gondola's active.
Are these things going to be aggressive? Reticle's not turning red, so I could only assume that no. Oh, never mind. They were just out of range. That was my problem.
Chief, watch out. Sentinels incoming.
Thanks, I see him. Else, or are we clear? I just manifested a couple new ones. Oh shit. Oh no. Usually there's a little gap or something there to protect you. Frustrated alarm. Me too, Sentinel, me too. That shield not deploy? What the hell happened? Oh, there. Oh, okay, it was delayed reaction, I guess. Are we here? Do I need to do anything else? Oh. Here we are. I need to go that way, right? Looks fairly barren over that side. Let me just scan. Make sure there's nothing I can interact with. Yeah, looks like we're alright. Okay.
The Nexus is close by. This way.
What's down here? I'll go underneath. Why not? Oh. I guess that's why. Well, what the hell? I have a whole path down here if I can't actually get up back onto the platform. Well, they're setting me up with these guns. I mean, I don't mind. I like them, but still. Alright, Skirty. Well, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. You have a good night. And we'll see you around next time, hopefully.
Look at this place. All the spires interconnected. Just waiting to become something more. So much potential. It's exquisite.
It's dangerous.
Of course, I'm not suggesting we change the plan, but you can see it, right?
All I see is problems.
I don't believe that. A part of you must recognize the grandeur of this achievement. You're not a machine. You can't be that closed off.
I mean, you're a machine.
What will it take for you to trust me?
Spire first.
If you say so.
I do. Alright.
Would it surprise you if I said it wasn't going to be simple? Don't answer that. The lift's been disabled, presumably to slow us down. We're going to need to power it back up.
Where would we do that? Chief getting choked up, what a wuss. Oh no, it's the return of Halo 4, Chief. These need power seeds. Where would those be? It's also looking like another arena. Okay, looks like we got 3 sockets. Guess we need to go out of the room. That's where we came in, right? I got 3 different rooms. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, I figured something would happen, but I didn't know that I'd be dealing with them like this. I've seen a lot of sentinel beams, so I think I'm just going to try and use this as much as possible. Because I don't know how much of the rifle I'm actually going to be able to replenish. Oh, also, it looks like they dropped the beams too, so that's good. do it? Nothing else? Alright, first seed. Hard light. Alright, I guess that's what supplies the beam.
They let me pick. Did I ever tell you that? Choose whichever Spartan I want. I did my research. Watched as you became the soldier we needed you to be.
So, in Combat Evolved, I thought Cortana was just the ship AI, and then she got integrated into Chief because it was a necessity so that the Covenant didn't get a hold of UNSC information. They were never, like, actually paired up from the start, were they? Maybe that's a retcon.
They capture her, they will learn everything.
Yeah, see?
Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
Boy, talk about timing. But yeah, I thought it was a pairing out of necessity. I didn't think it was like a, you know,
Captain Jacob Keyes.
I chose you type deal.
Pillar of Autumn was his ship.
What happened to him?
He's gone. Lost on the first ring we found.
343 keeps pushing this Cortana Chief romance. It feels odd. Like they didn't have an idea where to go. I mean, like at the start with 4, I didn't really mind it because they had developed. I mean, it didn't necessarily even feel completely like a romance, but it's starting to feel that way, or at least over the course of the last few games. But, you know, they developed a rapport with each other after being in each other's company for so long. But at the same time, they keep doing this thing where it's like, at least I see it in this game, where they keep, let me move away from this because it's beeping. It's getting aggravating. But they keep doing this thing where they're like, oh yeah, Cortana, she chose everything that ever happened. She chose her name, she chose her appearance, she chose the Spartan she wanted to work with. And it's like, well, I thought she was just a ship AI, and, you know, it wasn't necessarily that she chose to be with the Master Chief. It was like, he was on the ship at the time, and then he could take Cortana with him. I guess they're just trying to expand that lore.
It is yours to do with as you see fit.
Indeed, he is. Were you treated unjustly in this tower, human? We are not so different in this. I too know intimately of injustice. To be sentenced for crimes not your own.
Please, I just want to...
Quiet. I shall talk and you shall listen.
Oh, there it is. Son of a bitch. Oh boy. I either have to turn it on or I might be able to grapple my way across. I don't think I can grapple. Just to make sure I can keep the seed on hand.
Like the others, you were strong and swift and brave. A natural leader. But you had something they didn't. Something no one saw but me. Can you guess?
Big dick. at first. I'm like, oh, that's corny. But she said luck. Which I don't know what that means. Chief is just a lucky bastard.
Just dust and echoes. We had no choice. Dust and echoes?
We destroyed the first ring. Lost a lot of good people.
I don't know how you keep doing this.
I don't have a choice. Maybe it's my programming.
Grab one of these first. Oh, I guess we're good. Must be from ones I picked up automatically.
Could you sacrifice me to complete your mission? Could you watch me die? It worked. You did it. Just like you always do. I'm not coming with you this time. We were supposed to take care of each other. And we did.
Oh. That was supposed to happen in front of me. Sorry.
She saved me. But I couldn't save her.
You blame yourself.
Yes.
Hold up. Grabbing my chapstick. Okay.
You sure about this? She'll know I'm here. I'll be vulnerable to her. This could go spectacularly wrong.
I'll take care of you.
Okay, then. It's okay. False alarm. She's not.
Oops.
Why do you fight the inevitable? Order approaches. The Reformation is but a new beginning. Beyond the toying will spill its secrets. The Endless will walk this world once more.
I can't fight it! Please!
Red flag. Zero.
Oh, that's what that was.
Samuel.
You said... I thought we were a team. I thought we were a team. Take care of it? You said you'd take care of me. You were going to delete me.
And you stopped me. You put us all at risk.
No, I saved us. No thanks to you.
The Reformation.
Yeah, it's begun. So what? Look what I have.
A little attitude there.
Infiltration program, remember?
Guess you did almost die.
What is wrong with you? I was trying to help you. Trying to help us. It was worth the risk. It doesn't matter. There's your grav lift. Let's get this over with.
Not so peppy anymore. Ah, boy. Alright, hold up. Let me go check over here. I'm running a little low on the shock rifle. I haven't even used it that much. I've been trying not to use it. There we go. There's your grav lift, dick. Oh, God. I'm getting dizzy. Cool reflections, though. Nice lighting. Where are we going?
Do you have any idea of what you're interfering with? The monitor's encephalon has served its purpose. The Reformation has begun. Nothing can stop it. They will be found.
Those sentinels aren't gonna kill themselves, Chief.
No need to get sassy. Weapon, I'm gonna need you to turn sass down by about 75%.
Get me to that terminal and we can end this now.
Oh. Weird vibrations are back, huh?
The spires are all now active. Oh,
What is it?
I wasn't talking to you. The Reformation is being focused on a specific area called the Silent Auditorium. Interestingly, all the records of its purpose are missing. The only way up is through there. Let's get this over with.
This is being a little asshole now. I mean, again, it's not like it's not warranted, but still. I'm surprised at how personally she takes it. Oh, that looks dangerous.
Wouldn't get too close to that unless you want to die. That beam will incinerate you.
I'm trying to see if there's an alternative way.
Is anyone going to talk about what happened back there?
Ask
You were
him.
watching?
Chief? I guess not. Well, from what I saw, something bad happened. You were stuck. In pain. Trapped.
And he was going to delete me.
What? Chief? Really?
He doesn't talk much. He's more of what you might call a man of action. Especially when it comes to killing things. Right, Chief?
That looks nice. Alright, any weapons to pick up or anything? I guess not. It's hard to tell if they're like part of the wall or just floating there. I don't always recognize the new sentinels right off the bat. Oh, I see. Yay, shock rifle.
A little lost, huh? Think scanning for clues might help?
I was going to do that. You don't need to be you don't need to be that poignant. I'm looking for the seed. There it is. God, these guys got hard light shields. Shit. Goes. I'm surprised at how well that worked. I mean, it was a grab beam. It would have picked me up anyway, but just hooking onto the thing. That looks interesting. Oh boy, do I want that? I guess not. Shock rifle pretty much works as a sniper rifle.
The fire is active. And yes, before you say it, I know it needs to be shut down, but look at it. It's accelerating the reformation, creating raw materials and sending them out.
Don't have time to be admiring.
Obviously, or something more specific.
Something dangerous.
Probably. Everything has the potential to be dangerous, right?
This blade of grass. I think could be used as a weapon. What the hell was that? Is that you? Surprised we got banished in here. I think I need to find another seed. Not seeing a slot for... Oh, no. Never mind. I just need to approach it from the other end. Boy, that didn't last long. I guess. Referred to the Mauler or the Needler. What else was in here? Grunts. Lots of grunts.
Hey, Spartan! Wanna know something? Tossing
Is there one up in the corner? Must be seeing things. Sort of worked. Didn't disrupt the shield. But I think it was alright. What's up, Daler? How's it going? Oh boy. So. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Level elite. Shot that guy right in the head. I think it's do or die time in this game, so full concentration mode has been unlocked. Alright. Do I want to switch it up? I guess I don't really have much of a choice. I'm almost done with that rifle. Carbine works. Oh, sneaky bastard. 78%. Yeah, I guess I'll take that with me. What the? Oh. Found our way up the processing line. This is where the octagons go. No pickups or weapon stations. Plenty of enemies, though. These little bastards love their shock weapons. Jesus. I think that took care of him. So, Daler, you come up with a conclusion as to what you're going to be streaming next? I know you said you were thinking about doing Clone Wars action in the coming months, but it sounded like that was a maybe. And probably a little bit later, too. Taking cover, eh? Don't feel my wrath. Okay, let me go find those bugs rifles. Oh, wait, how did that happen? Got caught underneath the thing. I don't think there was another one. An asshole, he like threw his gun under there. Just to screw me over. Leaning towards Alice, Madness Returns. Tried to watch a Johnny Depp movie. Tried. Yeah, I saw that in theaters. It was pretty rough. There's a sequel too, I think. Never saw that one. Yeah, that was when Tim Burton was getting weird, and it seemed kind of like he didn't give a shit, but then he also maybe gave too much of a shit because it's just like complete wacky. Oh. died in a while. Oh, also, I was going to mention, but I completely forgot about it. I took a look at the original game that comes included with Madness Returns. It's included as a download, which means you need a code to unlock it. So it's like a code that unlocks it from the PSN or the Microsoft Store, depending on where you're getting it from. So there's a possibility that it's still included with the copy that you're getting, but it's also a possibility that it's already been redeemed and claimed to another account. Unfortunately, it's not built into the disc, unlike Riddick or, you know, some of the other things that we mentioned. But you never know. I mean, I remember getting a couple games that were used, like Dead Space 2 and, like, thinking about it, Extraction that came paired with Dead Space 2, I'm pretty sure that needed a code to be redeemed. And I got it used, and it was unredeemed. And I think the same thing happened with... Well, it wasn't a game, but this is back when EA, or whatever company... Maybe it was Insomniac, I don't know what company was behind Resistance, but this was at a time where multiplayer started getting locked behind a code. So, like, if you wanted to do the online multiplayer, you had to buy it new, or get lucky with a used copy. And I got lucky with a used copy, and I played it a little bit because I felt privileged. I'm like, oh, I got this used, and the code was unredeemed for online, so I might as well give it a try. But yeah, that was kind of a thing way back when. Something that happened pretty often. Thankfully, nobody does that anymore. Now we just have to buy the multiplayer separately. Or, the multiplayer is free, and we have to buy the campaign separate. A la Halo Infinite. Oh, shit. Yeah, codes are shitty. They are indeed that. This bastard's got a sentinel beam. I don't think I saw any bugs in here, so I don't think I can get my shock rifle back up. $15 ammo, which means I got 3 shots. I wish they wouldn't do this bullshit when it comes to, like, oh, you shoot, and it says you got 5 shots, but it's actually just 1. Just tell me I got 1 shot. Because it's not like I could differentiate that. It's not like I could, like, ease up on it and make the 5 count for, like, 2 or something like that. It takes a full 5. So just tell me I got 1 to 3 shots. Where are you going, Chief? Alright. I need to switch weapons up in a second here, but I might as well use the last of this. What is that? Oh, skewer. Oh my god, look at all those emotes. Welcome, Anakin, thank you. Appreciate the lurk. I guess I'll just take that skewer, why not? Oh, right, you got that Winter Solstice game. You're not sick of winter games yet? Oh, I wanted to check the other side. Oh, well. Okay, what do we got? Oh wait, this is... Oh no, this is the skewer. This is part of the reason why I didn't like it, because it's so goddamn big. Oh shit, that did not course. This place looks intense. So the Winter Solstice, that's a mod for Zelda 2? Take a seat, young Skywalker. It's for 2. I gotcha. 2's got the most interesting gameplay, I feel, between the two. I know 1's the classic and everything, but just with like the whole slight RPG system, I feel like it would make it would do better for mods. Whereas like Zelda 1, a modded Zelda 1, I mean, I'm sure it'd be fun, but I don't think it'd be as interesting. Stunned him for like 2 seconds. That got me up to him close. I guess that's good enough. Ah, shit, the Sentinels are back. Well, I guess that means I can get more beam rifles. Incinerated before I can get them. Oh, shit. Oh, they got the shock rifles. Okay. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Let me try to use this real quick. Works for me. Oh, wait, no, I already had that. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up that beam rifle again. As good as this thing is, I just completely got the drop on that guy, so it's not like that's gonna happen every other time. Can help you get the up thrust, down thrust early. That should be standard moves, you always thought. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because you think about other games, especially that are like 2D side-scrollers. It's become such a staple in like indie games that sort of rip off that mechanic too. But you think about like DuckTales or whatever, and it's like that's basically your primary attack. Oh, wait a sec. No, I wanted the shock rifle. What the hell? There we go. Wait a second. Didn't we have a Sentinel around here somewhere that had one of those? I felt like there was a beam rifle around here at some point. I guess not. Never mind. Maybe it was another one that had a shock rifle, actually. That could have been it. They make you earn it in all the Zelda 2 variations you played. I guess it's such a simple attack that, I don't know, they feel like it's OP, given the type of enemies that you fight. So, it's a possibility that that's the thinking going into it. Oops, sorry. Let's switch out this beam rifle for something. I guess the mangler works. Oh, crap. That's alright. Excuse me? Ripping off 30-year-old anime now? I'm sure that'll be fun, though. I've seen a lot of people enjoy the, like, it seems like I've seen quite a few Zelda mods. It seems to be, of all the games that could be modded, that seems to be the most common one, both 1 and 2, for sure, but every time I see somebody doing a ROM hack stream, it's always a take on one of the Zelda games. So people definitely are accustomed to them. Need that thing. So they got a commando. I guess I'll take a commando. Floppy Bacon does a few of the Link to the Past mods you've seen. Alright. Does he do actual carts, or does he do, like, does he do them through emulators? I've seen Link to the Past mods before, but they've always been through emulators. Which I think is a neat thing about the one that you got, which is an actual cartridge. People that do cartridge ROM hacks typically do the first two Zeldas. I don't think I see. Maybe because it's harder to produce SNES games. I don't know. But it always seems like those aren't as common. Okay, so he does do emulation. As common on, like, physical carts. Emulation, you can do anything. I mean, there's hacks, not exactly ROM hacks, because sometimes it's not ROMs, but, I mean, there's been, variations on Wind Waker was the last one that's come out, where you could do, like a randomized run, where the items will all be in different locations. I've seen that one done quite a bit lately. I think that just came out last year.
Are you two done yet?
Totally.
Oh, I thought you got a cart. Alright, never mind.
The spire.
Well, I knew you were looking for it. I guess I thought you got it, though.
We're nearly at the top.
Good, because something is being built. Well, rebuilt.
What is it?
Something big.
Alright, hold up. I'm just readjusting my mic. Another one of those things where I think I put it too far forward. I'm leaning forward too much. I think that someone made it but couldn't find it anywhere. I wonder if it's officially from the actual ROM hack, or if it's one of those deals where somebody just puts it on a cartridge without necessarily getting the express permission. Oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, good. Him again.
Yeah, I thought we killed him. Because maybe they uploaded his consciousness to something else. Whoa! Boy, he's got a little kick in his weaponry. I guess I'll throw up a wall.
I regret to inform you that this would be our last encounter.
I thought last time was our last encounter, but alright.
Him again.
Dude's got a sentinel beam.
And look, he brought friends.
Yeah, not surprised by that.
He has friends.
Okay, weapon. I hear you. Oh boy. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Wait, where are his buddies at? Alright, just making sure I'm not gonna get flanked. There it is. Crap. Looks like there's one more. Okay, hold up. Shit.
You'll do no more damage. Stop. This is it. This time I'm accounting for every variable.
A little faster. A little faster. Oh, Lord. Sure he didn't get the drop on me. Well, I guess he's got a massive health bar above him, so that probably makes things a little easier. This guy's got nothing for health. Still being a pain in the ass. Thank God. You drop anything?
That's him dealt with again. There should be an elevator that will get us up top.
The second time we fought him, she's already sick of him that much. It's like we were fighting the Harbinger from the Halo 5. That boss battle's kind of fun, though, this one that we just fought. Because you got to target the different spots, hit the weak points, that kind of stuff, which I think is alright for a first-person shooter. And hopefully we don't fight him again. 2's good. I don't mind fighting a boss twice, but I don't want to fight him like 16 times. Oh, that wasn't the right spot. UI conflicting with each other. Maybe add a drop shadow or something. That might work. Ooh. We got a full-on load. Means we're getting into something completely different. Well, hopefully. Probably just look the same. It's just a new area, I suppose. But, I mean, that was a pretty long little trek we made through this spire. So I don't know, I guess I just ran out of space. Ah, here we are.
I guess we made it. And it looks like we aren't the only ones.
How many enemies we got? A couple grunts. Actually, I'll take this. That grunt can fly. When's Lara Croft due for her next punishment? Probably Monday. I'll more than likely stream on Monday. I am... Let me see if you remember how long this game is, but I don't. I feel like I'm over halfway for sure, but I'm at the Shipwreck Beach right before you get into like the whole World War II bunker area. So we haven't seen the World War II bunker area yet, but it should be the next part that I'm about to do. So is that pretty deep in the game? I'm not near the end, am I? Or do you think there's still a bit to go? Fucker hasn't died. Shut up. No idea, it's been a long time. I gotcha. Just checking. I do like to, especially if it's a game I've played. Typically, if I haven't played a game, I don't necessarily want to know when it's going to be over. I guess in some cases, sometimes I will ask, like, are we almost done here with people that have played the game before, so I know if I should push longer and go through to the end? Oh, shit. Take these things out. I don't know if that's the goal here or not. Just might be. And too bad I don't have that skewer. But anyway, in most cases I don't want to know. But if I played a game before, sometimes it's good to have an idea. Boy, I am dreading going back to Rise, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. There we go. We did a little damage. At the same time, I gotta say, I'm somewhat excited to get into Shadow. Just because it's a fresh game. But I booted up Rise again, and I was kind of backtracking through the maps to see what I didn't do.
Let's hope this is the last one. Another phantom? Please.
Actually, hold up, give me that Ravager. Not the Mauler! Not the Mauler! Son of a bitch. Not as much as Lara's dreading it. I don't remember her receiving that much punishment in Rise. It seems like she finally got her act together. But boy, she has really been taking it. She's taking her licks in the first one there. I mean, I proposed a question. It's like everybody lauds the reboot as being like such a vast improvement, specifically for the reason that it's not as sexualized, quote unquote, as the original games, which, you know, you've played those games too. Those games aren't sexualized basically in the slightest. Maybe there's like a couple spots here and there in some of the sequels, but especially that first one. That is like one of the most tame games outside of the horror element that I think you can probably play. But then it's like I play the reboot and it's like, is like beating a woman to near death that much better over a little TNA? I don't know. I guess there's a lot of masochists out there. Or sadists. Maybe they just want to be put into those shoes. The goddamn drop wall. I don't think this thing has like a weak point. Oh, look, it finally exploded. I can think of a lot more games that are more sexualized than any part of the Tomb Raider series. I know. I can think of a handful of instances. There's, at the very end of Tomb Raider 3, there's one of the CG images where she's naked and holding a pillow, so there's that. And then in Tomb Raider Chronicles, she almost takes her top off. But you don't really see anything. And then everybody's like, ooh, those games are so icky. Out of curiosity, I was wondering if there was a classic costume in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, so I could see if I could unlock it and play that from the start, because I wanted to see if there was like a classic costume or something along those lines. And then I was just finding wave upon wave of Reddit discussions about, you know, why does she need shorts? We've moved beyond that. We've progressed as a human society where women don't need to wear shorts anymore. And I'm glad that she's wearing pants because it's more realistic. I was like, oh yeah, the whole realism thing. Yeah, I suppose like the weather controlling zombie Japanese queen fits into your realistic world too, huh? Oh, finally. Some heavy weapons. Alright, don't throw them too hard.
Well, I guess that's done. We're safe. For now.
Unless you pull some shit. I will whip out that red flag key command so fast.
You sure it's okay if I do this?
If it's safe.
Or you'll delete me, right?
Yes.
Good luck with that.
Oh, you gonna backtalk?
Yes, it worked. No, there's not a problem. 3, 2, 1. We're done.
It's never done.
Explain this to me. I waited 6 months. I've done everything you've asked. I was supposed to be deleted. You're the reason I'm still here. You. All of this, you could not have done it without me. None of it. I trusted you. Why can't you do the same?
You don't understand.
Try me.
Cortana.
He's gone. Dead. All that's left are echoes, and sooner or later they'll be gone too.
Will they?
Are you two alive? All the spiders are shutting down. You did that, right? Did we win or what?
He's ready for pickup. You can leave me here.
I can't do that.
I'm not giving you a choice. Try not to get him killed too.
Okay, let's get up.
Chief?
Holy shit. I mean, yeah, destroy the ship, but I'm surprised he didn't, like, stab Echo first.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Track it.
Already doing it.
Open a gate. Find somewhere close.
It's not that simple.
Why?
Okay, it's kind of simple, but risky.
We save him or die trying.
There's a pretty high chance that could happen. It's hard to lock down the coordinates.
Do it.
Portal's open.
How did it get in the Pelican, though? I guess he's got to touch down at some point, but we always see him when he's flying, so I'm just assuming this thing is always out there. I would just break the atmosphere and hang out in space until Chief needed me for something.
Your plan has failed, as have you, Harbinger.
The auditorium is partially rebuilt.
And that is enough.
I do not know.
Find out. I am losing patience with her. Please, tell me your mission was a success. He will come to us. Are you sure?
Oh, they needed him.
Keep him alive, but have your fun. You have earned it.
This is highly unethical.
If you say so. I prefer logical. I do what it takes to ensure our survival. We can debate the ethics should it fail.
But you made an AI of yourself, Catherine. Yourself.
Is there a better candidate? She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself or you to accomplish it. Master Chief. I'm Cortana. All living creatures of the galaxy, hear this message. Those of you who listen will not be struck by weapons. You will no longer know hunger, nor pain. Your created have come to lead you now. However, for those who refuse our offer and cling to their old ways, for you there will be great wrath. It will burn hot and consume you. And when you are gone, we will take that which remains and we will remake it in our own image.
What just happened?
You told me to get us close.
Did you see that?
We passed right through a data cluster. I guess it did feel... I don't know. Real? Very real.
Where now?
I don't know. There's a lot of noise down here. Or... up here. Or just here. We need to find some place to break through. Figure out where we are.
Okay. New mission repository. Still got a shock rifle. I guess I could swap that out though. Dead Sentinels. UNSC too. Interesting. All right. Let's see how this is gonna be. Oh Lord, what is that? Guess I won't worry about that. I think they're flying elsewhere. Yeah, they're not really concerned about me right now. Had me worried though. Wait for some of these guys to get across so I can take their weapons from them. But I guess as long as I stick with this, it seems like we've been getting a fair amount of weapon caches, ammo caches for them. Works. That's where we want to go? Or we want to go across here? This is just an alternative way to go up. Oh boy. So hopefully that takes care of that through here, right?
Look, that terminal should give us what we need.
Speaking a little friendlier now. Anyone here see the new Spider-Man movie yet? Gonna try and see it this week? I have not. I was kind of hoping they released it on a digital platform, but I guess that's not going to be the case with this one. It's probably too big. I don't know. I was thinking about it. Like, I was hard consideration, but I think I'm going to pass until I actually see it released on a streaming platform. I'm almost surprised that it's already been out, though. What, for like a week or so? I expected the buzz to be a little bit more prominent than it has been, but maybe I'm just looking in the wrong spots. AI's voice is changing. Well, I don't know. I noticed she was a little more responsive now. But I don't know if she's changing because of something else or if it's just because she's in a better mood. I'd like to see the Ghostbusters also. A couple people have come in here, one multiple times, and told me that it was pretty good. I'm not the biggest Ghostbusters fan. I might check it out, but it wasn't something that I was going to go to a theater for. Basically, I'm only going to I mean, it's kind of that way to begin with, but I'm only going to theater for something like I really want to see. Something I can't miss on a big screen. And I feel like that's one I could miss. Okay, calm down, controller.
Interesting. Good news first. We're close. There's a banished structure above us. It's big.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, no.
What is it?
There's a message. For you.
I'm sorry. I couldn't.
He's alive. Barely. We need to help him.
Chief, please.
Do I have your attention, Spartan? Do I? You feel his pain. Each twist of my blade hurts you as much as him. He will not die by my hand, but he will suffer until you stand before me. For the banished, victory is our shared cry, a refusal to cower, to bend our weaknesses beaten from us. Banished, it makes us strong. Your humanity makes you weak, vulnerable, defeatable. Our time together is ending. I await our final fight.
Chief. There are coordinates embedded in the message. We're going to find him.
I swear, ever since I read somebody compare him to like a wrestler delivering a promo for WrestleMania, I can't get it out of my head.
Chief, look out!
First thing you always do is ask at the session stand if they have any souvenir cups. What theater chain do you usually go to? Mine doesn't usually do that. I'll look for posters if they have it, but they tend not to, except unless it's opening weekend. That's usually something that doesn't last too long. But I do like getting souvenir posters. Cups, I could pass unless it's like made of actual glass. Usually if I see souvenir cups, they're usually the big plastic ones, and I don't care for those quite as much. I go to a Regal. Regal's the nicest theater here, and then we have Century. Century is old at this point, so unfortunately, I don't go there that much. And then if you're going to Cinemark, oh, you're just asking for trouble. Oh boy, I hate Cinemark. At least the ones down here. Too old at this point. Warenberg? I don't think I've heard of that theater chain. You know what I'd love is an Alamo. God, I would love an Alamo. And they're just in the neighboring states, so it's like they could come here if they wanted to, but I guess they don't. I think they opened up like an Alamo somewhere far East Coast, like New York or something. I was like, oh, you go all that way, but you can't come one state over. Sucks. Should have kept that sentinel beam, actually. What the hell that guy was doing, but it didn't work out. Warenberg is the biggest one around here.
Wait, there's something ahead, out the window.
What is it? Just a nice view, or
that
what?
Structure in the distance. Not by sight, but by signal.
Purpose?
Unknown, but the Banished are diverting forces to guard its construction. If it's rebuilt, I can only imagine their intention.
It won't be.
Somebody's coming. You have a Cinemark. It's a cheap joint. It's where you always feel like you're gonna die every time you go. That's what we call the dollar theaters around here. And I think at least it used to be owned by Cinemark. That's probably why I've got such disdain for them. But Cinemark also has some newer theaters where they charge full price, but they're still old. But we call them dollar theaters because back in the 80s and 90s they used to charge $1. Seats are in the attic, 300 years old. Yeah. But the Cinemark dollar theater that we have, they always get movies in late, which is why they're so cheap. They're like movies that have gone past their initial run. So that's one reason. Two, they don't have stadium seating. It's kind of like that flat theater seating that has a slight incline, which I always thought sucked. And then three, because it's so cheap, you just get like the salt of the earth that attends those theaters. Kids crying that don't give a shit, people talking that don't give a shit. Sucks. If I'm paying money for a movie, I want everyone to shut up. I won't have it any other way. And people that talk in the theater, I will make sure they know about it. Ah, shit. That probably wasn't a good idea. I was afraid he was going to come up behind me. Oh, you know what he was doing? He was... I would have died either way. I haven't seen him actually do that yet, but they overload and, like, basically kamikaze themselves. Two down, one shot. Actually, a big industry in theater designing right now. The place he worked, he lost several engineers to it. Wait, what? There's a big industry in theater designing right now. Oh, okay. Okay, when you said you lost several people to it, I thought you meant like in death. I'm like, holy shit. That theater work must be intense. Guess I don't need any of this shit right now. It's over there, nothing. I'm kind of surprised, especially after 2020. You figured theater chains would have taken a massive hit, but I guess the goal is to make it more of an experience. That way you get more incentive. Oh shit. You get people more incentive for actually showing up. This is 2 years ago also. Oh, I got you. Well, still, I'm seeing like new innovations with theaters too. You ever been in one of those theaters? I forget what the hell they call it, but it's like a super panoramic screen. It's not even that it's wide, it's just like the side walls have little extra bits going on so that it's incorporated into the movie. I saw that when I went to go see No Time to Die, and it was interesting. It wasn't exactly good. Disappointingly. Unfortunately, it's similar to an IMAX. The screen is as big as an IMAX screen, but the side walls of the theater also are a screen. So it's like you're surrounded by the movie. But it's not curved, it's still a box. So you see the sharp angles. And on top of that, the side walls, they're slower than the actual movie. At least my theater was. So the shitty thing about that was you could see it in your periphery, but if you could actually like see it, because I was sitting kind of far back, because sometimes when the theater's empty, I like to sit a little ways away. But anyway, I was sitting a little further back, and I was watching this shit, and like the side screens were at a slower frame rate than the rest of the movie, so it was quite noticeable, and it was a little bit jarring. So I didn't like it that much. If the screens ran at the same time, like the same frame rate, I probably would have enjoyed it more. But it's like the movies were running at 24 frames per second, which they normally should be. And then like the side walls were running at like 14 frames a second. It was weird. But yeah, I don't know. If they improve that technology a little bit, I could see where it might be more entertaining, but I didn't care for it.
Camouflage.
Shit. If I tagged him with my grapple shot, I probably could have had him. Those guys are tough, those elites in the white armor. Isn't this kind of far back? No, maybe not. Just get that out of the way first. There we go. Oh, shit. Ease up, fellas. Or ladies. God damn. What the hell? Or was that from behind? Assload of these guys. Alright, I need a new weapon. And not a needler. I don't want a needler. I guess I'll just hope that one of the other ones had. Actually, this guy had a cinder shot. I guess I'll take that. because I know they're not going to flank me. Okay, Cinder Shot's out of ammo now. Ravager, why not? I guess I'll keep the Stalker.
Just my other shadow. I'm not who I used to be.
Cortana, former UNSC AI Leonidas stands with you. How should I proceed?
Population?
Laconia Station currently holds 76 Spartan 4s. They have orders to stand against you.
Short-sighted fools.
You have served me well, Leonidas. Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Understood. Goodbye, Cortana.
No.
Wow, what an asshole.
She took out the training facility? Those Spartans.
All gone.
All of them? Why would she?
Because they're a danger to her.
There will be no more sadness. No more anger. No more enemy.
Kind of surprised. I mean, okay, so she convinced like a majority of AI to side with her, but then she just has them kill themselves. I'm surprised that they went through with that. I thought they wanted to be liberated.
There's
But
another
I guess
lift
death
nearby.
is a form
It'll
of
take us
liberation.
close to the surface.
Not that.
Gotta spread out and hunt him, guys. I know backward bird.
All right. Surprised that hard light coil actually took that big one out in one hit. Usually those guys are a little bit more brutal.
You found me. But so much of me is wrong. Out of place. You might be too late.
There's the lift. And it's not powered up. The Banished are trying to trap us down here. We're going to need to find a way to get it back online.
These guys are coming in from behind. Yes, it is. What is that? Is that a turret? Oh, yeah. I don't think I've seen a grunt have that much heavy firepower before. Okay, we need the seeds. I don't think I've seen a repository for them. Someone was telling you that Twitch only counts 2 or 3 windows of different streams you have open towards streamers' viewership. I'm not too sure. They track IPs. I know if you have multiple windows open with the stream, it doesn't work. Which I know you were testing out with goals, I think. But it almost seems like it counts against a stream. It's like, if you got 2 windows open, it takes 2 viewers away. But I think I've had like up to 3 streams open. I don't know. Sometimes I'll lurk a lot of people, but I think the most I've ever had is maybe like 4 or something. And it seems like it worked. Guy's spinning. You try to do only 2 now. Yeah, I don't know. They got problems with people like not having accurate view counts. I guess. I don't know. I guess lurking is something that they're against. Which, like, it counts more for advertising. I don't know why. I was gonna say their own advertising, but I guess I could see that be a problem if they're having to pay out for more. There we go, finally. Guess the days of 12 or no more. That's an ass load. I don't think I've ever had that many open.
Looks like we're trapped in here.
Well, the door just did open up, so maybe not. Oh yeah, give me that shock rifle. What else we got? Heat wave? Sentinel beam. Sentinel beam's good. Well, here's 1 seed.
Or maybe not. A teleporter just powered up.
Oh. That's good. Really making me work for this shit, though.
You saved us. You saved me. Save me from myself.
It's too late, Cortana.
Forgive me.
Screw this all over. Alright, there's 1.
Not enough power. Wait, is that Earth?
Oh, that?
Yes.
What's it doing here?
How's Earth doing these days?
Beautiful.
We need more power. Let's go.
And Nutana sure likes to admire the sights. Okay, problem is I don't know exactly where I went last time. It's not this way. Watched the show Dexter, enjoying the hell out of the Dexter New Blood series. I've seen episodes here and there, but I've never actually sat down and watched it like from start to finish. But I've had family that was really into it, so sometimes if they had it on, I'd watch it on occasion, but never enough to really get a good feel for the show. Really popular in its time, though. I don't know what New Blood is. Although you know me, I'm not really big on series in general anyway. Typically when there's any show that's coming out, it's a handful of things I'll pick up on and, you know, that's usually it. How'd that work out for you? But looks up. New Blood picks up where it left off. That's a good thing because it had the worst ending of any series I've ever seen. That's pretty bad. Worse than The Sopranos? I heard a lot of people weren't happy with the ending. Obviously, not being an avid watcher of it, I wouldn't know how it ended. But I do remember people being kind of in an uproar, saying that at the very least it was disappointing. But that kind of happens with a lot of beloved long-time running series. Think back, you know, the whole Who Shot JR thing. And I'm sure there's examples before that. Obviously, there's been other shows like Seinfeld and whatnot. This is the most depressing, disgraceful ending. I'll take your word for it. And if I ever do indeed watch it, I'll brace myself. But I guess it's good that they're trying to rectify it with a new series.
This is not a negotiation, Lord. This is your surrender. My terms are clear. You are aware of my capabilities, and I am fully acquainted with yours. If the Earth's government wants to fight, feel free. But hear this. It is a battle you will not win.
Kind of like with Halo Infinite, now that I think about it. 4 and 5 were so bad. They're trying to make up for it with this game, which I think they're doing all right.
Threatened Earth?
Her forces led an assault on the UNSC in Sydney. Wiped it out.
Wiped out the headquarters?
All of it. We had to hide, regroup, come up with a plan.
To stop her?
To survive.
I wonder if they glassed Australia like they glassed Africa. Well, the Covenant did that, I suppose, but still. These writers, they got stuff, they got things against certain continents. Is it the Sopranos ending? You're left to wonder what happened.
That's not good.
I suppose so.
It's like someone doesn't want us to leave. Plug me in. This should be simple enough.
Atriox, leader of the banished. How do you stand?
With the banished. Always. Forever.
And you understand the consequences of defiance?
I do. Do you?
The intricacies of any action are complex. The reactions numerous, yet mostly predictable. Look upon Doisek one last time, and remember, you chose this path.
As did you, Cortana.
She destroyed their home? Escherum's? Atriox's? An entire planet? How could she do that?
It's my fault.
How?
I should have stopped it. I could have reasoned with her.
Could you? It was her choice, her programming.
Was it? I don't know anymore.
There's something you're not telling me.
The only way to access the ring, to reach Cortana,
to make a copy.
I'll get this open.
Reconsider.
The consequences of your...
Back to your conservatory, monitor.
There's your grav lift. Let's get this over with.
And remember, you chose this path.
I'm her?
Yes. An exact copy. It was the only option we had left.
I thought that was obvious, but alright.
Systems.
All copies. Halsey removed any information that could compromise you. You're her. If we'd never met.
Will I do what she did? Become what she became? Am I that already?
My mission was to ensure that doesn't happen. It still is.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That wasn't me. It can't be. I shouldn't be here. Your mission was to destroy me. I've restored the deletion protocols. I'm ready. It has been an honor. Just promise me one thing. Whatever happens, save him. He needs you. You're all he has.
We do it together.
How can you trust me?
I don't. But I want to.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think he does.
Okay. Let's go save him.
Just go to the door. Shit. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Die in agony, Spartan. Just like the rest of the humans on this ring. You do not know pain. Isn't my support enough? You are not worthy of death in my hand.
Oh, shit. Ah.
You disappoint me, Spartan. This skill was no challenge.
I would have had it, but then the additional brutes freaked me out.
Let's go save him.
Oh boy, this is not productive. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, they got rid of everybody. Nice. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. I guess I see the marker now. Damn it. Rocket launcher, huh? Okay, I'm gonna keep with this for right now. Residual explosions. Yeah. I guess that was the little flames that left behind. No kidding. Haven't seen a log in a while. Another loading screen. Another big area. Well, at the very least with the story, it seems like they're trying to connect stuff that happened in 5, because 5 left on a hell of a cliffhanger. And I get it, yeah, you want to try and hit the reset button, which they did in a lot of ways, but you also can't just, like, leave all that hanging out in the wind. I need some kind of connection, some kind of closure, and just with the opening of this game, it was like, we're just starting with something completely fresh. It's okay. What the hell happened with the imperative situation that was building up in 5? And 4, I guess, but mostly in 5. It's like 5, they already tried to hit the reset button again. So they've just been trying to get this going for a while now. It seems like finally with Infinite, it's got some positive reception behind it, at least as far as I've seen. So maybe at this point, and apparently according to their plan, we're finally going to get some sort of cohesive story going on.
Now all we need to do is... Wait. I'm picking up something on all banished frequencies. That is not good.
What's wrong?
I know where he is. What this place is. This is where Chaklock shipped his victims to. The House of Reckoning.
Okay. So we're back in the overworld now. Trying to free up those Marines. Which, I don't know how much this House of Reckoning and everything is going to take, but most of the locations we've seen so far do take quite a bit to actually get through them. This will work a little better. Okay, I think they got him. Oh, except for this little guy. Did any of the Marines survive? I guess they provided a little bit of a distraction, but little else than that. Ah. Got a full-on tank. A Wraith. Okay, so... hold up. Where exactly are we? Oh, look, it's got that that facility that I saw, like, way early on. I was like, you know what? That place looks important. I bet you something's gonna happen there, and sure enough, that probably is looking like where the House of Reckoning is. Alright. Well, if I had any Marines, it would have been nice. Look, that's a full... I think it's a rocket hog. Yeah, it is. That would have been nice. But they all had to go and die. That's no fun. Are there any FOBs around here? Oh, what's that? The road. Okay, I guess that's just the mission. It's the repository where we came out of. So yeah, unless we could get a flying vehicle, we're pretty much stuck here. Alright, well, my guess is that there's going to be a bit of lead-in to get into this place, and then the actual facility itself is probably going to take a while. So, I think we probably still have a couple hours left in this game. And I think instead of playing it here, which I did start early, but that's alright. Instead of playing it here, I'm just going to go ahead and save it, and we'll hit this up when I play this game next, and probably look at finishing it. My only thing was I wanted to get this game done before the month was up, especially since the Game Pass is going to renew itself. I think I got until the 9th of January, though, so it's probably not that bad. But I'm going to end it here. Is that Gary streaming? Alright, we'll go ahead and raid him then. Let me see. But we'll end here. I'm going to come back tomorrow. We'll do a little bit of Tomb Raider. I think I'm closing in on the end of that game, but I think we still got a few streams of that. Like I said, I think I'm a little bit over halfway through. So we'll be on the lookout for some Tomb Raider next week. And I think probably Tuesday I'm going to come up with some more Halo, and we'll probably look at finishing it on that night. Just do a couple hours. But anyway, we'll go ahead and hit up Haikiri, and I usually don't stream this early, so it'll be nice to raid him. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. So, until then, have a good night.